Hi Taurus, welcome back to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. This Taurus is your general reading for the 2 weeks from now, it's the 17th today, to the 31st of December, okay? I'm going to pick 6 cards initially. The first 3 are going to be this week, so week commencing the 17th. And the second 3 cards are going to relate to the last week, commencing the 24th or Christmas Eve, okay? I've already shuffled and meditated. I'll do a little bit more of that on camera and then we'll get started, okay? Okay, bloody hell. Sorry, I was just swearing then. Okay, sorry. If you've never watched my videos before, I read intuitively. These are your clarifiers. I'll know when to pick them. And yeah, this is the base of your reading. So, the base of your reading, this card is the 6 of Swords. Now, what this card or energy at the bottom of the deck actually represents is kind of like an overall focus or energy for this next 2 weeks, okay? It's kind of like where your focus should be. So in this instance, your focus should really be on, it seems like, moving on, i.e. gaining some mental clarity, balance and awareness. This is a 6 of Swords. Sword energy is related to our thoughts, our minds, our clarity, our consciousness, our communication, what we say, what we allow ourselves to say, what we think, what we allow ourselves to think, etc. Okay? Number 6 is on the Tree of Life is beauty, and that's about harmony, that's about balance, it's about the recognition, okay, of wisdom gained. It's about understanding the value of experiences that we've been through this year. So really, this is, I mean, really that's the energy for the end of the year always, isn't it? Let's think back to what we've been through this year, how it's affected me this year, what I'm happy about, what I'm dissatisfied with, what I'm keeping hold of, what I'm letting go of, etc. This is this energy. So this is you really, by the end of the year, being in a much calmer waters emotionally. Okay, so let's start then. So this is this week, so it's Monday today. Don't worry about, I always say the dates, but don't worry about it. I'll just specify it on when I upload the video. This is your first card and it's the Emperor. Oh, Emperor. I see you, Taurus. I see you. Okay, Emperor. So we've got the number 4. So this is just before your card, actually, isn't it? In the tarot, you are number 5. This is number 4. So this is Aries. Aries is energy, and so it's related to fire. Now, I've spoken about this energy a lot of times before. Number 4 is it's number 4 in the major arcana. 4s are about our structures, the foundations in our lives, okay? What we build on. What are you building on? Are your foundations secure, Taurus? With the Emperor showing up, it's suggestive that that you should feel that they, as though they are. You should feel confident, you should feel able, you should feel strong. Now, the reason that you can feel this way is because you know what you've been through this year, Taurus. You know, the Emperor isn't just a man with a on the throne. The Emperor's done stuff. The Emperor's been there. The Emperor's been doing stuff, trying to understand, trying to work it out. You know, trying to release the stuff that's just not for them anymore. That's what the Emperor's been doing. That's why the Emperor's so confident. So you should be being confident. And we've spoken at length, haven't we, in your readings about like how hard the struggle has been real for Taurus this year. We know this. So we've spoken about this already this year and over the last few months. So really, you should hopefully be feeling much stronger now, much more confident now, and actually you look and feel to me like you're in a place now where you actually want to start building something. Interesting. What are you trying to build, or what do you want to build, Taurus? I'm just spreading these out because I don't want to confuse the energies, so I'll know. Ooh, very nice. They feel really nice, actually. Ooh, feel lovely. Okay, next one we've got Taurus. Well, we've got sorry, I just shouted at you, Taurus. You deserved it. No. I'll mention again the 444 video, the 444 post on my Key Wisdom Tarot Instagram and Facebook. I have tagged myself. I've tagged Key Wisdom Tarot in it now. So if you go to my profile and go to, not what I post, but my profile, if you will, you'll see the 444 pretty much straight away. Okay, and I've put it in the stories or something, I don't know, highlights. You should be able to find it. Anyway, I digress. So again, for structures, foundations, blah, blah, blah. Pentacles energy is about what we put our energy and effort into to manifest into this world, to bring forth into this world, darling. And it's as if this week you are feeling confident. You're feeling confident. You are really feeling confident this week, because you've been through a lot this year, Taurus, and it really feels like you are you've learned a lot, but you're not doing anything about what you've learned, and that's fine. I think it's Christmas, isn't it? So we're all finished. Everyone's finishing work this week. We're all going to have, well, in the Western world, we'll all have a bit of time off work, won't we? A few days, a few weeks, depending, and it's as if this is different, actually. There's an unwillingness, actually, here. There's an unwillingness to move, Taurus, actually. That's a different reading. It's an unwillingness to move. Why are you unwilling to move, Taurus? Because there's a huge amount of potential behind you with the Four of Pentacles. There's a huge amount of potential. There's a huge amount of wisdom on your part, i.e. you know, like the Emperor, you know where you want to go, what you want to do, what you want to say, how you're feeling, but you're not doing anything about it right now, okay? So and it feels like, it does actually feel like you're being stubborn. It doesn't feel like it's it's self-preservation. It's not because you're sort of scared that something bad will happen, or it's not in that respect. You just don't self-sabotage yourself. This card keeps screaming at me. Do not self-sabotage yourself. That's what I'm going to say to you. Do not self-sabotage yourself. I feel like whatever this is, it's linked to this, and this is the first week of Christmas, isn't it? So we'll see in a second when we turn them over. Okay, finally for this week, we'll look at that Ten of Pentacles. So you've got this level of security, clearly. So are you keeping that all to yourself? Is that why you are being stubborn? Has someone asked you for something this week? Has someone asked you for more money? Like if you're an employer, for example, you may have employees, and you might have a very loyal person that's worked with you, and that person's asking you for more, for a loan, for example, and you're saying no. To be honest, if someone's asking you for a loan, I'd always say no, but I'm only joking. You've obviously clearly got the abundance financially. You've obviously got the security that you need, and maybe you're not afraid, actually. It's not fear. I was about to say maybe you're fearing someone taking away your security, but that is not what it is. It's not fear. This is not done out of fear. This is not. You're the Emperor, so you know that you're strong. You know that you're confident. You know that you can manifest, build, etc., achieve. You know you can. So this is not out of fear. You're holding on because you don't want to. You don't want to give a loan or apologise or share whatever it is. You don't want to do it. Why? I feel like this card. So this is clarifying. So okay, so we okay, so maybe you do have fear. No, this is just bear with me a second. This is oh bless you. This is linked to this. This is directly related to the Nine of Swords is directly related to the Ten of Pentacles. And that's what you're afraid of. It's like you're at a point where you're like, okay, like I'm okay. Yeah, like I'm on my own. Or even if you're not single, even if you're married, even if you've been married for the last 20 years. It's like it's you that you're protecting. You're protective of you. You're protective of your soul, of your heart. I think, see, it's interesting. It's like you're the type of, it's like you don't want anyone to make a fool out of you ever, ever, ever. And this is like, what this is like. It's like giving to charity. It's like you want to give to charity, but you don't want to feel like a mug. This makes no sense to me, but this is what it's saying. No, it's not about charity. This is about you. So this is about you protecting you, what you've learned, what you now understand. And actually, you, in a way, are ready to share. Like, in a way, you are ready to be with, to move forward, to share your innermost secrets, your innermost self, your soul. You're ready to share that with another person, with somebody, with your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your family, whatever, your friends. You're ready to share it. Energetically, you are. Internally, you are. By the way, if you know your moon sign, Taurus, watch your moon sign, because wow, there's so much going on beneath the surface for you guys. So I would, if you know your moon sign, watch your moon sign. You are protective of your soul. And you protect your soul by building up these external securities. And you know it. You know it. You know now. You know, you understand. You know now that the reason I work as hard as I work isn't because I love my job or my business. I mean, yeah, you love your job and your business, but that's not why you do it. You do it because you think that will give you strength. And actually, you've realised that it won't. Up until now, you've always thought that all these things are what make me strong. If I've got the money, the job, the girl, the boy, whatever, the dogs, whatever, everything's good. But actually, I can keep me to myself. It doesn't matter if I don't tell people how I'm feeling in my heart or what I want, because I've got all this stuff. I've got, like, look at all the stuff I've got around me. Look at it all. But you know, you're wiser now. You are wiser, Taurus. This ain't cutting it anymore. This is what you're worried about. You're seeing that actually your focus and dedication to work, whilst admirable, now I'm a Capricorn, so I get it, babe, I get it. Whilst admirable, it's your work that's actually, you're using it as a tool, as a way to avoid something else, a relationship, for example, or showing you the fleshy part of yourself. And I don't mean your ass when I say that. The fleshy part of yourself, you know, that soft part of ourselves that, we keep protecting because we don't want anyone to hurt us. Everyone gets hurt. Everyone. But that is what it's like, this is what causes you worry. It's like, how strange that, like, having... I rephrase. That is not strange, actually, to have that fear, because we all have that fear, don't we? Of, oh my gosh, like, can I live with this person? Like, Can I show people who I am? Can I share what I've got with him or with her, with them? I just don't know if I can. And this is like that. It's like not wanting to share, not wanting to be charitable with you, charitable about yourself, with who you are, if that makes sense, okay? But you've got a certain strength and security, 100%, but there's a reluctance on your part to share that with other people. Why? By the end of the year, we've got that movement, we've got that clarity, we've got that balance, but it's a struggle. But that's something you seem to be struggling with this week. Now, this card has been screaming at me since I started the reading, so I don't know what it is, but let's see. This is the first week, Christmas week, okay? 24th this week, so let's have a look. So we've got the anticipation. Something is coming in. You can feel it. You can feel it, Taurus. This is linked. You can feel it. Some of you have been love, some of you have been money, whatever it is, but you can feel it, you know. Do you know, it's like the wind is changing, the seasons around you, the season of your life is changing. You know, you feel it. You can feel that things are different, that you are different, that you've actually learned so much this year. You feel the difference that it's making to you, to your dreams, to your mind, to how you think. And with the Three of Wands, we've got this energy of new. There's new coming in, reward coming in. We've got 2 travel cards, though. Some of you could be traveling. It's Christmas, isn't it? So some of you could be traveling, going abroad, on the beach somewhere, whatever. You apply it. I want to say this about the number 3. Number 3 is a master number related to the ascended masters. I say this in all your readings. It's related to the collective consciousness and all the wisdom and energy that's ever lived before us. And it's like tapping into that with the number 3. It's about realizing that we can tap into that. Because we can feel that when something good's going to happen, when we know that we deserve a reward, if you will, we can feel that coming in. And that's because of the work that you've already done, okay? You've already done this work, so you'll be rewarded for it. Now, I think actually maybe both these cards are related to this. I've gone a bit dizzy. Just a second. Okay, so let's have a look. I think this one wants to come out first, so I'm going to show it. I don't know what this one is, but this one wants to come out first. We've got Justice. I think I've seen this card like 3 times today. We've got the Justice card. So these 2 are clarifying this, okay? Clarifying 3. So we've got Justice. So this could be, as I said, something's coming towards you. So is it an apology? This is setting things right. This is rebalancing the scales. So, if you know that, the right thing to do is to just say sorry to this person, to say sorry or to accept their apology. It's just the right thing to do. It's been long enough now. I've learned a lot now. And even if it, and actually maybe it weakens you for some reason. If you think that you're weak, if you have to apologize. And I think, and I'm going to judge here, that's the most bullshit statement I've ever heard in my entire life. It is, to apologize is the strongest thing that we can, to sincerely recognize the error, to recognize what we've done and the impact that that's had on our lives or on other people's lives, and to acknowledge our own shortcomings shows the strength. That's what the Emperor does. The Emperor doesn't sit there. I mean, listen, we nowadays, yeah, we've got all sorts of emperors in this world, and they don't have the same morality as this Emperor as represented on this card necessarily. But as the Emperor, what justice is. You know what it looks like because you've already done the work. You know that you were wrong, or that they were wrong, or you know that you should accept the apology, or that you should give the apology. So just do it, because they will make you feel better. And it makes you feel better because you know it's the right thing to do, and you're following that. You're listening to yourself. Don't ignore yourself. If you're saying, I need to accept this apology, or I need to apologize, then do it. Don't ignore that. You can't turn off your intuition or your internal your moon sign. You can't turn that off in one area and expect it to be open in all the other areas. No, once you turn the tap off, you're just dulling down your emotions in every aspect of life. So always listen to your emotions. This is what this is saying. What's being drawn towards you, or where you're being drawn to go to get this justice or to give this justice. King of Cups. Well, for some of you it could be an apology. For some of you it could be, because these two clarifying this, for some of you it could be that you love someone and that you just need to tell that person that you love this person, Taurus. Like, just tell them. I'm going to do a video, key wisdom video, and it's going to be called Love. It's going to be called Live. It's going to be called something like that. I don't know, about love, about living. I don't know. Because, you know, you must understand, you know, we're in quite a unique place, us tarot readers, because I do readings for men and women of all ages, you know, in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s even. Have you had a 70? I think I've had someone in the 70s, I think, once. Male, female, you know, gay, straight, whatever, whoever they want to, and you see from my perspective, I've had emails and requests and done readings for people who've said, yeah, I loved her when we were at university, but I just couldn't tell her, and now they're 45. Now he's 45. Now he's 50. You know what I mean? He's never been happy in his marriage. She's never been happy in it. Whatever, you know. You just think, listen, people, it makes me cry sometimes when I think, oh my gosh, the things that people just live with. People just live in such discomfort. They live in such discomfort. So don't do it. If you need to apologise, apologise. If you need to accept an apology, accept an apology. If you need to tell someone you love them, tell them that you love them. Because this is what the end of... This is it. You don't leave things, man. Don't leave it. Don't leave it. Because it's the worst thing you could do for yourself karmically is if it's the end of the year is coming up and you know you've got something to say, to apologise for, to whatever, to reconcile, and you don't reconcile it. It's not good. It's not good for your soul. It's not good for karmically. It's not good for your soul, is it? So let's hope that you do anyway. There might be something coming towards you, or vice versa. You going toward them. Okay. Let's have a look at this next one. Whoa. So we have got messages. So it could be then I mean, it's looking like that type of energy. Apologies. Don't be. I just want you to just don't hold yourself in. Don't hold yourself in, Taurus. Don't do that. I mean, you can do that if you want. That's your choice. You know, life is your path to walk. You know, I would say don't hold yourself in. I would say always try to be compassionate toward yourself and to others, because you've got to recognize that compassion is ultimately being yourself and accepting yourself for who you are, and then accepting others for who they are, because you can do that, because you can accept yourself as the Emperor. See? Don't hold back. If you want to say something, if someone calls you out of the blue to apologise, and you've waited for this apology, and you were angry at them, then tell them, I was angry at you. I was upset. You annoyed me, whatever it is. Or tell them, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. It was wrong. I'm sorry. And mean it. Be truthful. Be honest. Because that is where we get the flow of life. That's where we get to see ourselves. If we're honest with ourselves, we get to see who we are, don't we? Don't lie. There's no need. There's no point. Not after what you've been through this year, Taurus. You might as well. Just go for it. Live. Okay. Yes, Tiny. I am getting a bit delirious, aren't I? Okay. This is your next card, your last card. So, sorry, I didn't even talk about this. This is messages coming in. You know, and really maybe at the back of, because it's been a karmic cycle with the number 8, maybe at the back of. Hello, Tiny. Come on. Oh, I got him. Right, okay. So maybe at the back of, you sit there so they can see. Can you see Tiny? Yes, Tiny's here. Okay. Good boy, baby. So maybe the messages come in. Let me read this. Maybe the messages come at the back of. I can't concentrate with you there. Maybe the messages come at the back of, you know, a time where you haven't been speaking or you haven't been talking to somebody, and that's because it's a number 8. Remember, 8s are related to infinity, the karmic cycles, okay? And I think about karmic cycles as external events happening, the sun, that help us to uncover and understand who we are internally, the moon, okay? Think about the number 8, what it looks like. Think about the hieroglyphs. That's why karmic cycles, that's why 8's the infinity number and 8's karmic cycles, okay? So this could be something that's been going on for some time, but now you're finally getting the apology or giving the apology that you need to give. Just do it, or just accept it. And be honest at the time when you do accept it or when you do give it, okay? You can't sit there, yeah, chill there. Look at that. I mean, this is what I'm saying to you, Taurus. Like, you're ready. It's time. Do you know, it's time, Taurus, okay? You need to stop with the silliness now. I mean, sorry, that was judgmental, calling it silliness. Because it wasn't silliness. Because actually that time where you spent like this was necessary. Because you have to be in periods of inaction to understand and to be motivated ultimately to take action, okay? So it's time, I think, to stop the well, I understand why we all have fears and we're always bothered about not getting hurt. I don't know why. I mean, I've never met a person in my life who's not been hurt. Even if they're the celibate, they're a nun or a priest or whatever. I've never met one person, and I've met a lot of people in my life, Taurus, believe. I've met a lot of people. You know me, I talk to anyone. I get people's bloody life stories at Morrison's chicken counter. I mean, do you know what I'm saying? You won't know what Morrison's is, viewers in America and New Zealand and all that, and in Australia. But I tell you what, in UK, you know, babe, I'm there at chicken counter. They tell me everything. We talk. That's what we do in life. We talk. And we're all afraid, aren't we, Tiny? We're all scared, aren't we? Aren't we, Tiny? We're all afraid and we're all scared. All of us. But it's time that we recognise and realise... Wait, sit down. You're doing me head in. Sit there. This is what wants to come through for you. This. A new emotional beginning with the Ace of Cups, and you can have it. Remember what I said to you, the base of your reading. I watch tarot channels. I love tarot, watching tarot. Other people do tarot readings, and we always say about these cards at the bottom, we never tell you what they mean. So I've told you what it means. It means this is what you should. This is the perspective, the prism that you should be seeing this next 2 weeks with, about moving on, about recognizing that it's time. It's time to move on to a more balanced and a more harmonious way of thinking about a situation, about your life, etc. In this instance, if there is someone you need to apologise to, apologise, because you ain't getting another relationship with you until you do. You need to fix your karma, Taurus. Fix your karma. That's what you need to do. Or, as I said, your karma's going to be fixed if someone else apologises, okay? This could be love for some of you. Some of you could be in love. Some of you could be reconciling. Yes, that could happen. But, you know, I'm talking about the energetic experiences. This is a new emotional beginning. So you feel different. You will feel differently by the end of this year. You'll be ready to start to move forward. You'll be ready to. And that's because either you apologise to someone, or someone apologizes to you, or you tell someone you love them, or someone tells you they love you, or whatever it is in your life as an individual. Okay, it's about recognizing that it's time to move and take action, and recognizing that actually there's an element of, it's almost not selfishness, not stubbornness, but it's almost like a reluctance to give of yourself. Reluctant to give of yourself to somebody or to a situation that's actually extremely fulfilling and abundant for you. It's not something that's negative, it's something that's very positive, but you are very reluctant to give to it because you're afraid of being hurt. Well, believe me, everyone's been hurt, and I guarantee you now, Taurus, you're going to get hurt again in your life. 100%, I guarantee you. So will I. You know, just everyone will. That's life. That's karma. That's why we have karma, so we can learn about ourselves. So we have to have bad things happen, don't we? But it doesn't mean, and I cannot see any negative here coming. It's not that. It's not, this is not about what's actually going to happen. It's what you fear is going to happen. And what you fear is going to happen isn't going to happen. Because what you fear is something really bad and awful and terrible, but actually what you're getting is this. Look, this is what's coming in with the 3. This is what's coming in. King of Cups, so action in love, and justice, balance, harmony, forgiveness, the right, being where you should be, with who you should be. That's what's coming through, okay? So I know, and all my cross watchers out there, hi, non-Tauruses, I know, I read my comments. I speak to my people, I speak to my viewers. So yeah, good luck. It looks like for some of you finally, but we said that in October, didn't we? But it looks like for some of you finally, you might be having, maybe New Year's Eve. This could literally be New Year's Eve, couldn't it? So who knows? Let's hope that some of you, get the apologies or give the apologies that you need or that you want, okay? Taurus, I love you. It's been a fabulous reading for you this year. You've had some right harsh... Oh, close. It's been fabulous reading for you this year. You've had some right harsh readings, but they're all out of love, my darlings. They're all out of love, okay? If you've liked this video, okay? And please subscribe if you have not. I'm just plugging my phone in because it's run out of battery. Just a second. There we go. If you like this video, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and click the bell. I'll be uploading a few little extras, as I was alluding to during the video. I'll be uploading some extras over the Christmas period to keep us going until 2019. Please share the content of this video if you like, on your social media, etc. And leave your comments below. And finally, you can follow Key Wisdom Tarot on Instagram and on Facebook. It's Key Wisdom Tarot. That's it. Thank you so much for being here, Taurus. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful New Year's celebrations. And I will see you all very soon with your next readings, okay? Take care, my darlings. Bye.